Hello students, I hope you are all fine. Yes, in this video we are going to revise social for midterm. Okay, for midterm we are going to revise for midterm. First lesson we have revised about one word answers. Today we are going to revise about question answers. What is the first question in lesson 1? What is the topic of the lesson 1? Up in the sky, isn't it? Yes, up in the sky. What is the first question? Why is the sun important to us? Why is sun important to us? What is the answer? The sun is important to us because it gives us heat and light. It gives us heat and light. First point. Second one, the plants make food using sunlight. Plants make food using sunlight. Without the help of the sunlight, plants cannot prepare the food. So, the sun is important to us in two ways. It gives you heat and light, and it also helps the plants to make food. Okay, and the sun is also a source of solar energy. We have learned it, isn't it? The sun is also a source of solar energy. And then the energy, and the solar energy, the energy we get from sun is called as solar energy, and solar energy is used to cook food, run cars, and even light up streets at night. Okay, yes, so this is the use of the solar energy. Solar energy is the energy we get from the sun. Okay, this energy is used to cook food, run cars, and even light up the street at night. Okay, yes, this is the why the sun is important to us. This is the reason for it. Second question, the sun and the moon appear to be the same size from the earth. Why? Yes, when you see from the earth, the sun and the moon appear to be the same size. Why? Because the moon is very closer to the earth than the sun. Sun is far from the earth, but moon is very closer to the earth. Okay, yes, that's why the moon and the sun appear to be the same size. But actually the sun is very big than the moon. But when you look from the earth, it looks at both looks of same size, because moon is very closer to the earth. Third question, who were the first people to land on the moon? Who were the first people to land on the moon? Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. You have to learn the spellings. What is the spelling for Neil Armstrong? N-E-I-L, Neil. Armstrong, A-R-M-S-T-R-O-N-G. Neil Armstrong. And Edwin Aldrin. E-D-W-I-N-A-L-D-R-I-N. Aldrin. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin were the first people to land on the moon. Who are the first people to land on the moon? Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. Were the first people to land on the moon. Next question, what is a star? A star is a heavenly body. A star is a heavenly body, and it is a big ball of gas. And it has its own heat and light. This is very important. Star has its own heat and light, but moon does not have its own light. Okay, when you compare and study, it will be easy for you to learn. When you compare star and moon, a moon does not have its own light, but a star has its own heat and own light. Okay, yes, what is a star? A star is a heavenly body. And it is a big ball of gas. And it has its own heat and light. And last question, what is a constellation? And you have to write the names of any two constellation. Okay, any two constellation you have, if remember, you have to write any two. Okay, Yes, what is a constellation? A constellation is a group of stars that forms patterns. A group of stars that forms patterns in the sky resembling figures of animals, people or things. Okay, what is a constellation? Constellation is a group of stars that forms patterns. I have shown the picture, isn't it? Like animals, like fish, like scorpion, isn't it? Yes, forms patterns in the sky resembling figures of animals, people or things. Okay, examples. What is the example of a constellation? Is write any two constellation name. You can write any two. Okay, the Great Bear, Leo, 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 Orion, 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 and Scorpius, Scorpius, Scorpius. These are the constellation's name. You can write any two of this. Okay. Yes. I'll just revise it. Only we'll revise the lesson 1 today and lesson 2 today. Okay. Yes. Next we move on to the second lesson. What is the topic of the lesson? The earth, our home, isn't it? Yes. The earth, our home. What is the first question? We'll revise only the question answers. Already we have revised the filling the blanks, choose and true or false, isn't it? Yes. First question. Why does life exist on earth? Why does life exist on earth? Why does life exist on earth? Life exists on earth because it has air and the right temperature. Life exists on earth. Other planet there is no life. Why? Because other planets does not have air and the right temperature. Only in earth it has the air and the right temperature needed for all living things to live. That's why life exists on earth. Okay. Yes. Second question. What is a map? What is a map and how is it more useful than a globe? What is a map? A map is a drawing of the earth or a part of it. A map is a drawing of the earth or a part of it. Okay. A map can be big or a small. Okay. Yes. How is it more useful than a globe? A map is more useful than a globe. Why? Because big globes are difficult to carry. Big globes are, when you go to one place to another, it will be very difficult to carry the big globes. But you can easily carry the map, isn't it? Yes. And second point is, it is not possible to see all the places on a small globe. In a map, you can see all the places, but not in a globe, isn't it? Yes, that's why a map is more useful than a globe. Okay, you understand? What is a map? A map is a drawing of the earth or a part of it. And a map is more useful than a globe. Why? Because big globes are difficult to carry. But maps are easy to carry. And it is not possible to see all the places on a small globe. But in a map, you can see all the places. Okay. That's why map is more useful than a globe. Okay. Next question. What are continents? And you had to write the names of these 7 continents. What are continents? Continents are large areas of land. What are continents? Continents are large areas of land. And how many continents are there? There are 7 continents. What are they? The 7 continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia and Antarctica. What are continents? Continents are large areas of land. And how many continents are there? There are 7 continents. And what are they? Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia and Antarctica. These are the 7 continents name. Okay. Yes. The last question is, what is the difference between the horizon and the coast? What do you mean by horizon? The place where the sky and the land or the sea, land or sea. Okay. Land or sea. Okay. The place where the sky and the land or the sea appear. Actually, they don't meet, okay? They appear to meet is called as horizon. The place where the sky and the land up or the sea, land or sea, appear to meet is called horizon. And what is a coast? The place where the land and the sea meet is called the coast, okay? Actually, the place where the land and the sea meet is called coast. But the place where the sky or the land, okay, or the sea appear to meet is called the horizon. It's very easy to understand or to remember also. Horizon and coast. Yes? Okay, these are only the 4 questions are there in the second lesson. We have revised lesson 1 and lesson 2. It's very easy. And lesson 3 we will revise in the next class. Okay, children, just for homework, children, learn all the spellings, okay, for your midterm. Learn all the spellings and write 5 times and learn by heart the spellings, okay. Don't commit any mistakes in the spellings, okay. Learn all the spellings. If you commit mistakes in your exam, I will reduce half mark. I have told you already. So learn all the spellings, okay. For your homework, learn lesson 1 and 2 question answers, okay. That's it for today. Thank you, children.